Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. As you may see, this is another navigation flight and a different story. Today I will present you my third dual navigation and also a funny moment that happened in the aircraft. I'll call it an emergency. I hope that you are doing well, and if you are about to start your career in aviation, I wish you all the best. So enough with the introductory part and let's jump straight into it. Basically, we just climbed 3000 feet over the station and then we talked with Kavala ATC and we requested to fly over Kavala city to save some more time for our in-flight actions. Today's plan is to go to Alexandropoli airport for a touch and go and then return back. I haven't been there yet, and to see a proper way of visual approach for this airport I went with my instructor in order to increase the safety of the flight and do not make any mistakes. So, since we were overhead Kavala city, we decided to ask permission for touch and go. After we made this decision, we got in touch with the ATC and requested permission for Kavala airport. Also, I will mention that I haven't been there yet. This was my first time. After we finished with our touch and go, we just got back en route and followed our planned route. Also, some in-flight questions were asked by my instructor to increase a bit the level of stress. Some example of questions: where am I? What is my time? What is my esteem for next waypoint? If I have other traffic around? If the time was in accordance with what I planned? If not so and it was exceeding with more than 3 minutes, I should have recalculated the time for the next waypoint in order to make it as exact as I can. As you may see, we are en route to the next airport. This one it is of course Alexandropoli airport. We've done the initial calls, then the ATC from Alexandropoli told us to report again our position when we are 7 nautical miles inbound the station. In order to facilitate our approach, of course they knew that we are coming for 1 or maybe 2 touch and goes and then we are going back to our base airport. So there were 3 aircraft in the circuit pattern, and by the time when we arrived there were only 2 aircraft. We've just done 1 touch and go and then we got airborne again and left back to our airport. The arrival and the touch and go weren't that demanding. I knew what I had to do and I just did it. I'm sorry for not showing you the landing, but my GoPro's battery died when I was on final, so I couldn't done anything to start recording again. The way back was just a bit different. We had been flying for some time over the sea, and after that we went back to Kavala airport to practice a bit more with the touch and goes, because we had some more time. We've done another 2 touch and goes, and when we were about to do the third one, the emergency happened. I said, "Oops, Captain, we have an emergency." And my instructor was like, "What emergency?" "I need to go to the toilet, now. I cannot hold it anymore." And he was like, "Use this bag, I think it will help for this specific situation." This bag was filled with some gel that should absorb the liquid and stuff, like basic equipment for in-flight situations. And I told him, "I think I can hold it a bit more, but we need to go as fast as possible back to Lydia airport." I've been lucky because there was no traffic around the Lydia airport, so we just done straight in approach for right downwind, runway 13. I just told my captain after we landed and then the engine is shut down, I will run as fast as I can and then I will come back to finish with the checks for the aircraft in order to leave it in a proper way. I returned happy and relieved from that pain that I've been through. It was the first time that happened such a funny event, and also a new experience. I will not forget it too soon, of course. But overall I enjoyed the flight. Actually, I've done new things and also I polished some of my in-flight techniques. Going back a bit, in the morning when I arrived at the airport, I told to myself that this is going to be a cancel because I've been cancelled a lot in that week. Just do the briefing and go home. But my captain was like, "Already? Have you filled the flight plan? How is it going? What is the route? Where are we going? Have you obtained the approval for Alexandropoli?" I was like, "Are we for real going to fly?" "Yes, we're flying," because the weather for me seemed a bit tricky. We went in the briefing room, we talked, analyzed the route and other objectives of the lesson of the day. So Be prepared and ready for anything, and I've been so. Actually, sometimes it depends how you are starting your day, because in that specific day, I felt that I'm not going to be cancelled. I had a very good energy. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt very positive, full of good energy, and even if I thought that I won't fly, I kept saying to myself that I will fly and it will be a good day. I hope that these things make logic for you. So it's kind of true with the law of attraction. Let's say you have a good and positive attitude, it may happen. So just think positive, take it as it is, and probably if you are saying to yourself, okay, even if the weather looks bad, I'm going to fly. Today it will be a great day. I will make it, I'll be the best version of myself, I will improve what I've done wrong in the previous flight, and I will try to become better and better and better. So these things actually work. This law of attraction, it works. I mean, this was my first time when I did it and it worked. And from that moment, I have started believing in this. So this was my emergency flight situation. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions about my program or how it is going with my course, do not forget to ask or comment down below. Thank you for watching. If you have any other question about my program or how it is going, my course so far, do not forget to ask me or comment down below in the comment section. Please subscribe if you haven't done this yet. Like this video and share it if you enjoyed it. And do not forget to follow me on Instagram, Pilot.andrei, also on TikTok, Pilot.andrei. And until next time, fly safe, be safe, and do not surrender to pain or your negative thoughts. You will make it, and you have to make it, because this is what you want, not only regarding aviation. In general, whatever is your dream, you are going to make it, and stay strong, stay positive. Bye!